3 junkyards and not a single door. But I did find a nice lower valance. Scores 250. It's not a diesel though. Actually doesn't have a motor in it at all. So I'm hoping to pull off this grill here and I can get a little bit easy access to the bumper. But with my luck, probably won't happen. Yeah, we gotta get them tabs out. Should be a fun day. F-150s everywhere, not a single door. What is this? F-350? Looks like an F-250. This thing here, the lower valance is coming off of an Expedition. So, have to see how well it all works out. Got the same doors, I think. Yeah, a little bit. Need a spoon? Found a mirror from my mom's truck, but no driver's side tail light, so that's a bummer. 3 junkyards I've been at, and yeah. Alright guys, it is Friday. As you can see, we're using a different camera today. We're using the Kodak Playful. I figured I'd just make the video on this one camera instead of changing everything out, instead of using the Sony. But yeah, so I just got back from that junkyard, and holy shit, I've been there for, I left at 11:30 and it's now 4. What time is it? I think it's like 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4:40. Come on, do your thing. Yeah, 4:39. So I've been there for quite some time, at least a good 5 hours anyway. So I went to 3 junkyards. First junkyard, we scoped out what they had. Second junkyard didn't have jack shit. And the third junkyard was... it wasn't a junkyard at all. It was kind of sort of, we have this and that, but not what you need type deal. So the best junkyard we went to was the first one, so we went back there. And unfortunately they didn't have any doors for me, but they did have, I'll show you. Hey, what the hell? They had a new bumper. Oh yeah, that'll work out a lot better. Because mine has a big crack going through here and there, and then there's like a big dent right there. So that's awesome. That's the one that came off that Ford Expedition there. They had a lot of Expeditions. There was probably about 14 Ford maybe a little bit bigger. About maybe 16 Ford Expeditions, 12 Ford Rangers, 10 probably Ford Explorers, maybe like 3 or 4 not Explorers, Escapes, and F-150s. They probably had about 8 of them. And for Dodges, holy shit, they had a shitload. Probably about, there had to have been like 40 Dodge Ram 1500 pickup trucks there. And I was like, wow. I wasn't expecting that one. But there was a few Chevys there. You know, it wasn't a lot of the stuff was stripped out. There was a couple F-150s there that had the doors I was looking for, but they were a little bit rough looking. There's this one really nice door setup. It was on an XL model. It didn't have the power windows or the power. Didn't have the power windows, power locks, or anything like that. So I didn't want to swap out the motors and stuff like that. It just wasn't worth it. So I ended up pretty much passing on them. And there was one nice one that was like really nice. So yeah, but it wasn't a complete loss. I ended up I got a new tail light for the truck, because we stoved in the one in the winter, cracked right along here with the trailer. And then I grabbed these 2 little flappy doodads for the back windows. So that was awesome. But they pretty much gave me those little flappy doodads for the truck for free. Altogether, between, I had to buy a center console piece for my mom's truck, the little piece where you put your arm on. And then there was like another little clip that went with that. I had to grab that. And I was searching for a tail light. Couldn't find a tail light for the life of me there. And oh yeah, it's raining out, by the way. It's thundering and lightning right now, but no rain yet. And I was able to find a mirror for a truck. I'm hoping the wiring's going to work. Looked like it was going to work. I think I pulled it out of I think it might have been a Ford Explorer or a Mercury Mountaineer, which is the same thing. So yeah, so that's pretty much the stuff that I got, and the total bill came to like, let's see, I think it was like $156, I think. It was $75 for the bumper with the fog lights, the lower valance, and the top plastic piece. So it wasn't too bad, and I'll just paint the top plastic piece, so that's no big deal. So I think tomorrow I'll probably go to the other junkyard in Lexington there, or Waltham, whatever town's in, and I'll just grab all 4 of them doors for $100 a piece, and stove them on, and we'll be good to go. And probably maybe in the middle of the week I'll have to, there's a Napa place that's about a 45-minute ride from here that sells paint. I don't know what they're going to charge for paint, so I'll have to figure out what that's going to cost, and hopefully all is well. And then by maybe Saturday, Sunday of next week, I'll be installing new front bumper, all 4 doors, and the other gift, well, not gift, but package that came in. Here's part 3 of 3. So there's box 3 of 3, box 3 of 2, and the other box is in the house. So that's awesome. I haven't even really opened it up yet. I just opened it up and looked at it. So yeah. But didn't even touch this thing today. I mean, guys, I just got back probably about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, that was my day. What did your day consist of? I mean, it was definitely at the junkyard a lot longer than I expected. It took about an hour and 10 minutes to get there, about an hour, probably about 45 minutes to get back. We got stuck in traffic on the way there because everyone's going down the Cape, and you know, the Cape is pretty much where everyone likes to go in the summertime. You got to go see the Plymouth Rock, you know, got to go throw pennies at it. You know, it's like the biggest friggin' attraction in Boston. It's like, Jesus Christ, it's just a rock. Pilgrims touched it, yippee! Yeah. Oh, and then I started pulling this line off for a truck that was the line for the air conditioner condenser piece that's rotted out of my truck. I was gonna be able to swap it out, but I noticed what I have to do is I have to take off the exhaust manifold. Yeah, you have to take off the exhaust manifold and the front rear fender in order to do that. So I'll probably change up my exhaust manifold because this got a hole in it and makes a horrible friggin' Ford ticking noise going tick 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 tick. You know what I'm saying? If you drove Ford, you know what that is. Yeah. But so I'll probably maybe in about a month or 2, I'll go back down there. I'll pull an exhaust manifold off and see if I can't find a good decent compressor hose I need for the truck, and we'll do that another day. But it's what I got going on, you know. Holy. Yeah, that was my day. So the bumper there, that came off of a Ford Expedition. I think the Expedition that I was working on, it had to have been like a Florida truck. I mean, there was no rust on that truck. That bumper probably only took me 8 minutes to pull off. 4 bolts that were not even rusted on. I mean, and then I just had to do the top screws, which you saw in the first video there, and it was pretty simple. I was pretty surprised that the truck was in nice shape. You know, I don't know why. A lot of the trucks there were in nice shape. There was a few that were rotted out, but nothing. Nothing. A little bit of Bondo couldn't fix. I could tell you that much. You know. So there was this one Explorer that I wasn't sure if it was an Explorer or a Mountaineer. I was pulling the parts off of my mom's truck off. I don't know, it must have been like a repossessed vehicle, and the previous owner must have got pissed off at the repossession agent and probably busted all the windows and then threw like a can of paint in it, and there's paint everywhere in the damn thing. I was like, wow, I must have got pretty pissed off at that guy. But you know, it's not his fault. It's, you know, it's actually their fault for not paying the bill. You know, everyone's in tough times right now, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's what I got. I guess we'll end the video here, probably tomorrow. I'd like to go up to the junkyard tomorrow, see if I can't pick up all 4 of them doors and things like that. Maybe I can talk the old bastard into throwing me in a front passenger's fender, but you know, that's not a necessary thing. I mean, the bumper wasn't even necessary, but I just didn't want to take there all day trying to screw like 90 million rusted on, well, not rusted on, but semi-on bolts, and my screwdriver, a really good screwdriver stripped out on me. It's one of these things with these guys, and it stripped out on me. I was kind of pissed off, so holy shit, it's pouring out now, I can tell you that much. Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah. Yep, it's raining. But yeah, wow, it is really raining. Holy shit, let me make sure this door is locked. Yep, we're good now. So, wow. Let's take a better look at that again. Holy shit. Holy. That's unbelievable. It's a good thing I didn't mow the yard that I had to mow today, or else I'd be getting soaked. But yeah, so anyway, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I'll end the video here. Tomorrow I don't know what my plan is. We'll talk to you then. Until then, I don't know. Don't burn yourself in an exhaust pipe.